Yo, Big Swarzarelli in the house. What's good, party people? Check it. We're about to watch James Rutherford get grilled by Chris Hansen. We watched the fucking police interview, but now we're gonna watch Chris Hansen get in that motherfucker and see what he does. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here chilling with my I don't give a rat's ass t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a rat's ass. You know what I'm saying? All right. What's going on, everybody? I'm fucking bugging out. Yeah, we're gonna watch the interview with Chris Hansen with him. Uh, the first Mrs. Rutherford gave me a link. Uh, Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You always leave comments and let a brother know you're doing something at least halfway entertaining. But yeah, we're gonna watch this, see the lies, see the perversion. This motherfucker's a teacher, you know what I'm saying? He has kids' fucking lives in his hands every day. And you know what I'm saying? And he's perving on the same age in which he teaches. You know what I'm saying? This chick, this girl, he's supposed to meet the same age. So you can't tell me if he's like, oh, I'm not attracted to the kids in my class. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. A gynecologist sees pussy every day, but I'm pretty sure uh, that they come across a pussy every once in a while in their mind. They're like, damn, I want that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta be professional. So he's around kids every day. He likes kids. You know what I'm saying? He has to be feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? If you're a gynecologist and you like vaginas, you're gonna come across some vaginas that make you feel a little certain way. Y'all feel me? Yeah, motherfucker. All right. So let's do this. Let's fuel up and watch this fucking fool. I just coming from the gym. I feel it. I got a nice pump going. You know what I'm saying? I've gained a lot of mass. I was doing some bulking. Now it's the cut phase, is where I cut a whole bunch of calories. It's basically just water, vegetables, meats, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I won't be drinking any other fluids but water for a while. And I'll cut down probably about 20 pounds in about 60 days, and then I'll be nice. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough about me. Let's load this bowl and get busy. Cheers, Swarzaholics. Cheers, cheers. And I'm still smoking on that Gorilla Glue. Bang, 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 bang. She got two little horns and they give me a little bit. All right, party people. James Rutherford, Chris versus Chris Hansen. We're about to get into it. It's about to go down. It's about to fucking go down, motherfucker. I think Chris Hansen's gonna come out. He's gonna bob and weave a little. Then he's gonna lead with that right jab. Try to keep a little distance. Right jab, right jab. Predator is gonna be dodging and weaving. You know what I'm saying? Dodging and weaving the rapid fire blows coming from Chris Hansen. Trying to think of a defense, but the defense is gonna be faulty. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be uh, rugged enough to take on the constant jab. But the predator may come with the southpaw stance. You know what I'm saying? He may come with a southpaw stance. Try to hit him with a left. Try to throw him off. You know what I'm saying? Throw him off a little. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but this guy's a fucking scumbag, man. He's a teacher. I mean, those. That's. I mean, they're all terrible. But he's the worst kind because he holds a position of trust in the community. You know what I'm saying? You look for your teachers to be morally a little bit better than us. And you definitely don't want your teacher scheming on how to fuck your kid when you're not around. And this motherfucker, oh my god, I just want to beat these dudes up, man. I'm not a violent dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes made me want to beat them up, man. You know what I'm saying? They make me want to bully them, man. Like I don't even want to beat them up. I just want to make their life miserable. Just bully them. But let's start this up. Hope you got your fuel ready. Let's see this fucking fool. I said, whoa, no. William and Mary won't do now. Well, I did not think the girl. What's that? Is that a vet? How's he affording a vet on a teacher salary? Oh, he teaches at a private school. I remember that. St. Mary's or something. So he probably makes a little bit more than the average public school teacher. Driving a vet to impress a 12-year-old kid. Come on in. Fucking whack ass jacket. Come on in. Come on in. Statutory make you deaf. You didn't hear her?
The door's open.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just gonna go finish.
Where are you? That's how you come in somebody's house. Where are you?
I'll be right back. Just sit at the bar and I'll be right there.
All right, well, I'll be out here.
Just take a seat.
Come here.
Come here. Why you acting all shady, dog? See? These motherfuckers, man. What if somebody just came in your house and said, where are you?
Actually, I want you to come here.
Yeah, get your fucking ass over.
That's what I thought. Right over there, please. Okay.
That's what you thought. Why the fuck you there?
I just came to hang out, really.
Came to hang out.
Yeah.
Well, your dick hang out your pants?
Hang out with who?
I had a feeling this was what was going on, honestly.
You had a feeling what was going on?
That this was some sort of setup.
A setup. A setup for what?
I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't come here for anything physical. I just was bored. I'm going through a divorce. I just wanted to get out of
Oh,
so you couldn't go to a sports bar to watch a game?
So he's going through a divorce. Okay, that explains it. That's all they had to say. He's going through a divorce. Well, now I totally understand why he wants to rape a child. He's going through a divorce. Everybody that goes through divorces want to rape kids. It's the norm. Fucking asshole.
I've been doing that all weekend, man.
So you thought you'd come?
This was some sort of setup.
A setup. A setup for what?
I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't come here for anything physical. I just was bored. I'm going through a divorce. I just wanted to get out of the house, honestly.
So you couldn't go to a sports bar to watch a game, or you
I've been
couldn't go
doing
to
that all weekend, man.
And so you thought you'd come here to this house?
Oh, so since you've been watching the games all week or whatever,
Get go.
you come to fuck a kid.
Who did you think you were going to meet here?
Just this kid I've been talking to.
This kid?
I know she's a kid.
Kid you want to fuck.
How old?
Kilf.
13, 14.
Come after some kilf.
And how old are you?
Too old for a 13, 14-year-old.
Too old. And how old is that?
26.
26. And you thought it was okay to come over here to visit a 13-year-old girl?
Why?
Home alone.
No, I really didn't.
But you're here.
I know. I don't know why.
You do know why. You want to get fucked by a kid. That's why. Kids turn you on.
I'm going to find out.
That's it. That's all you got to say.
That's not up to me.
Are you going to turn me in?
Are you going to turn me in? He's only worried about himself.
I really...
All pedophiles are selfish.
What do you do for a living, Jim?
I'd rather not say.
You answer these questions.
I'd rather not say.
Answer these, what?
Why don't you just tell me where you work?
Who do you work for?
I work for your mom,
No,
nigga.
I'd
Now
really
answer
like
the
to know.
question.
I'm sure I'm on TV or something right now.
Why don't you just tell me what you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher. And what grade do you teach?
6th grade.
6th grade. So you teach kids about the same age as the girl you were coming to see.
I would never do anything. I don't know why I'm here. Can I go?
No, not just yet.
Are the police here?
Again,
Don't worry about it,
Sir,
man.
please just tell me.
I have some more questions for you. There's nothing I can do to keep you here, but I have some more questions.
And let me tell you something, man. People say, "Oh, yo, you set me up. This is a setup." First of all, you can't get set up. Now, I'm not talking about a frame job. I'm talking about set a trap like this. Now, I'm not talking about getting framed. Anybody can get framed. But I'm talking about you can't get set up like this unless it's something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You could frame me for murder, but you can't set me up to commit murder. You know, because I don't want to kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can frame me or set up some elaborate plan to make me kill somebody, but like just set me up like, yo, here's some money, go kill this person for like you can't set me because I don't want. So you can't be set up unless you want to do it, man. And these motherfuckers, man, I wasn't here to do anything. Yeah, come on.
The police here.
Are the police here?
I have to talk to you about some of the things that you said on the internet.
Right.
Okay.
You were on your webcam showing off in front of this 13-year-old girl. And the conversation you had with this girl
It was bad. I know. I don't know why. I need help.
You're cute too. Definitely have a pretty face. For jailbait. Laugh out
I knew
loud.
it was wrong. I knew it was wrong. I'm sorry.
I know it was wrong. I'm sorry. Come on.
I could be your teacher.
See, right,
Would you flirt with
right
me?
there, right there. He's right there is an example of he fantasizes about banging the girls in his class. He goes, "I could be your teacher. Would you flirt with me in class?" What you saying? That was the first time he's ever thought of that? Oh, if I would have read that, I wish I had my own show, to Catch a Predator show, man. Oh man, I would need like a little carte blanche to be able to like really intimidate the fucking predator by the cops, man. Like, I'm not trying to hit them and go to jail, but oh my god, I'd make them shit on themselves, man, on some real shit.
She says wink at you and stuff. Hee hee, okay. Cute. You'd like that. I'd be flattered. Not like that's a bad thing. Innocent enough.
I knew I shouldn't have come. I knew I shouldn't have come. I'm sorry, man. I knew it.
What school do you teach at, Jim?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna tell.
You're gonna find out. I'm gonna get arrested. I'm sure.
How about St. Margaret of York?
That's it.
Is that right?
I like that. Chris Hansen
You
just break
coach
out the
too?
knowledge. I don't need you to tell me,
Come on,
motherfucker.
man.
I already know.
You say, I guess I'd like to kiss you.
Mm-mm-mm.
You say, I
You know-
guess
you know
I'd
what?
kiss
You know
you
what?
too then.
Look, dude. I know what I said.
See how it hurts them?
Shouldn't have said it.
They hate to hear their own
My life
words.
just ended completely.
Now, if I'm talking dirty to
Why did you do
a
it?
woman of age
No?
that,
What do you mean
I'm
you don't
taking
know?
it
I
to,
have
You're
no
grown
damn
up.
clue. This was the
I have
stupidest
no
thing I've ever
problem listening
done.
to what I wrote. But these motherfuckers know they're wrong and the words sting their eardrums, their ear canals. It burns
And
like
man,
acid.
this is.
Where are you most ticklish? All over. Oh my
Look,
God.
dude, I
Look at
don't
us.
care. I know what I said. You don't need it for your
You
TV
don't care?
audience.
I
know
don't-
that. No. All right, let's rephrase that. I do. No.
No. I'd like you to sit down.
I know you would. I'll tell you.
Let
I
me,
mean,
hey,
here's-
let me rephrase.
I know what I said.
Chris Hansen said you don't
I
care.
It
don't
gets
care.
a lot worse than
Yeah,
that.
I know, and I don't want to get into that. If I'm going to be arrested, just please have me arrested.
Just tase his ass, man. See, right there, man, that was a cause for tasing. My
Obviously.
show,
Do you do this often?
the host would have a
First time I've
tase.
ever done
This is
something.
the first
You
time.
know what I'm saying? Any aggressive, you get to
You know,
tase him.
I've heard that a lot.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure I'm
It
probably not the
seems
first
like
guy to do this.
everybody who comes into this house says it's their first time.
I'm sure they do.
So,
Like I'm supposed to
what were you
believe
going
it.
to do with this?
Yo, imagine how
I was
many
really going to-
kids
I
in his
told her earlier, I said,
class
I'm
he's
not really
taking
comfortable with
advantage
this.
of.
And she kept saying, come on, let's just hang out. I didn't want to do anything.
But you did get in the
I
car
don't
and
know
drive
why.
here from
The whole
Cincinnati.
damn way, I was thinking, what am I doing? Why am I just not going home?
But still, you
You know, I
drove
did.
here,
I
you
don't
got out,
know
you knocked on the
why.
door, and you walked in.
I know, and I didn't want to.
And you're all anxious, wanting to see the girl.
She just said, I'm just going to watch a movie. And I said, well, what the hell? I'll sit there and watch a movie with her.
Want to make out.
Look,
Sure.
dude, I mean, I'm sure the police are probably here. I'm going to go.
Right now, I totally do it.
Wow.
You want to know why I was doing all that?
Why?
Honestly?
Why?
I am going through a divorce. My wife Thursday told me she was
Okay, so what?
I don't know
So what?
what spawned
People
this.
break
I
up
mean,
all the time.
I
They
was
don't go
just in an
commit
Ohio chat room,
felonies and
an
shit.
adult chat room,
Oh, my
and
girlfriend
this was a
broke up
week or
with me.
so
Let
ago,
me go
and she
get the
started talking to me.
Uzi and rob the
Yeah, but that
fucking
doesn't make it
Regions
right
Bank
for
up the
you
street.
I know.
have this
I know,
conversation.
and I shouldn't have. I
Look,
guess
divorce is tough. Everybody gets that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Nobody's going to make fun of that, right?
Well,
I'm gonna make fun of
Okay,
it.
it's not
on
good.
top of that, what
Fucking
kills me right now,
asshole.
on top of the fact that I just blew that part of my life, and I don't even know you. I don't know why I just ruined the rest of my life. I just lost my job as a
Yeah.
teacher. I'm probably gonna go to
Yeah.
jail. I'm not gonna survive in jail.
Hope not.
For what? For
I'm
what?
not gonna
For what?
survive in jail.
I don't
He's
know.
so weak.
Do
He's
you
so
have
weak,
an
man. I'm
issue
not gonna
with the
survive in
internet? Do you have
jail.
a compulsion,
You're not gonna
addiction?
survive in jail if you already gave
I mean,
up.
it's not with
I mean, help me
this.
to explain.
I don't know.
Help me to understand.
I've thought about this a lot for years. Maybe I should just stop. Maybe I should get counseling. Maybe I should get help. And now I thought, well, it's not that big a deal. I've never taken it to this step. I don't know if this week has just pushed me over the edge.
Look, you're not the
You gotta
first
fucking-
guy to have an issue with the internet and sexually charged.
You got a
conversation.
small ledge to your edge if that's all it takes to push
We
you
see
over
it
to
a
fucking
lot.
commit statutory rape.
Instead of me being arrested, is there some way you can help me?
Well, I don't know that I can do that.
I mean, will you give me some of the information here and tell me what exactly is going on?
You want to know what's going on?
Tell him, Chris.
You
You
ever
gotta
watch
tell him.
television? You ever watch Dateline NBC?
Oh, damn, I've seen one of these.
You've seen one of these.
You know, that was one of the reasons I thought, why am I doing this? This could be a setup.
It's so ill to me how many still come. I mean, how many predators still come and get caught. There's so many. The chances of getting caught is so much higher now. Not with just this show, but you can even go on YouTube and people are doing their own stings and putting people out there. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be on MSNBC to get out. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody got a YouTube channel and they got 100,000 people watching it. That's 100,000 people watch you just perv on the kid. Like that's just as bad as getting caught. You probably would if the cops are watching. You know what I'm saying? Cops are watching everything. So it's crazy to me how many people still come, man. Like they'll have a sting and 40 dudes will show up in like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? God, they're crazy.
But let me get this straight. You've actually seen our previous programs on computer predators.
I didn't think I was a predator. I wasn't out.
I
wasn't
believe
coming
that.
for anything physical.
I
know
believe
talked-
he doesn't
look,
believe that he was a
That
predator.
was like
Oh,
fantasy.
he watched
that
it
was
on
like
TV.
I know,
fantasy.
but
He didn't
everybody
consider
says
himself
that.
the
But
same
what's
as
going to
that.
happen if I'm not here and the
And that's
13-year-old
that thing that
girl
we
is?
all do.
You got all
Everybody
charged
does
up by
that. We
seeing
do
I
stuff.
know.
this gal on the
But we condemn other
webcam.
people for doing the same thing. But when we do it, it doesn't register to us as being the same.
Could I kiss you anywhere?
Everybody does.
I'm sorry.
That'd
Look,
be
I don't-
fun.
Man, I
You
know
could
it's on
point and I'd
TV.
kiss it.
Can I go?
Look, there's nothing I can do to keep you here.
I'm sure you're gonna turn this into the police, right?
Well,
I'm gonna be on TV.
That's not up to me. I mean, we're doing a story. You've seen the stories before. Didn't you think, after seeing the previous stories,
Listen
I
to
did.
the
Then maybe this
disgusting
is
Chris
something that
Hansen's
we
voice.
can-
Yeah, you
That's why I
think
didn't want them. I really, deep down, thought this is the stupidest idea. I don't know why I'm here.
You do know what?
I know.
Nobody was twisting your arm.
You're right.
Look at my
You're right.
bicep.
You're
Oh,
right.
it looks
You're
good.
right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't feel like one right now. I feel like an idiot.
You are an idiot.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand how it gets to this point. You even acknowledge it's wrong here, but I don't want either of us getting
He
into
probably
trouble.
didn't start off as a pedophile.
I could get in a lot of
He
trouble.
probably started off into like just regular kinky porn,
Talk about
Stupid.
parking around back.
but the porn desensitized him and it made him move
I'm
on.
so freaking horny.
Yeah, I know.
You know, if you had me naked, I'd want more, right? Yeah, I would too.
Look, man, you don't have to read it. Your TV got everybody that's watching this knows.
You
why I'm
gotta
here.
read it. We have to hear your
It's
shame.
stupid.
We
I
must
wasn't
see
really
it. We
gonna
must.
say anything.
I know, but That's
Inhale
I
your
agree with what
fucking
you said
shame
again, Jim.
and
really do.
gain
And everybody
strength
who comes
and
in says I really
sustenance
wasn't
from your
going to do anything.
fucking
And if you're going to have this
shame.
conversation
I can't think of another word for shame.
and then come over here and a 13-year-old girl is home alone,
I shouldn't have done it. I don't know what I'm here for.
the other issue, well, it sounds like what you're here for is
Well-
to have sex with this.
That's right, Chris. Break it down.
Look, give me a Bible. I swear to God.
You know, a lot of people have had religious conversions after walking in here.
Oh, I'm sure, and I'm not that religious of a guy.
And the other,
I'll tell you this: I might have kissed her. I wouldn't have done anything else.
you might have kissed her.
Might have. I know I shouldn't.
And where's that going
What
to lead?
the-
once
I
you start
might have
kissing?
kissed her, but
I wouldn't have let it. I'm honest with you right now. I know nobody watching's gonna believe. I wouldn't have done anything else. She is a kid. I knew that.
I
when was
might
coming
have
up here.
kissed her. Is
I
that
wasn't
what
gonna do
tongues?
anything. I'm an adult.
You're a teacher.
Yeah, I know.
That's a position of trust and leadership in the community. You know how kids think. You know
Exactly.
it's
He
a
knows
very
the psychology
emotionally
of
charged
children's
time for them.
minds.
I'm not a teacher anymore.
He's a manipulator to the nth degree.
I mean, you're equipped to take advantage of somebody that age should you choose to do so. And by coming here today,
You proved.
it certainly appears as though that's exactly what you were trying to do.
Exactly, man.
Divorce
But you
or
guys
not,
just
computer problem or not. You know, the experts tell us that, okay, the guy may say, I'm not going to do it this time. Maybe not the next time. But sometime it's going to happen.
You're right.
it's already
Can I
happened.
talk to you
This
about
dude
that?
definitely
I
molested
can't do
kids.
that. I'm sorry. What's the
Do you guys have any help for me?
There are a number
If I was Chris
of ways
Hansen, I'd
to
be like,
get
listen,
help, and we're
motherfucker,
going to get into that
I'm not
pretty
here to
soon.
fucking
We got into it in
supply
some of
you
the
with
past stories.
Is there
psychiatric
any way to keep
referrals.
myself off of this?
You know what I'm
thing?
saying?
We've
Fuck
made
out
no
of here.
decisions as to who's going to be in or out of the story. We're just getting started. So I can't.
If there's some way I do start getting help, I mean, my insurance covers therapy, and that's obviously
What insurance,
I
man?
need.
You about to get
For
fired, man. You better get
obviously
therapy
more than
within
this
30
issue, but
days
another number of things.
after you get fired,
If
because
I-
that's when most fucking insurance expire.
Even if it was something I just don't. My life's a wreck right now. On top of this, I don't want this to ruin the rest of my life.
Too late, fool.
Well, I can tell you what. I can give you my card, and you
I
can
give
keep
you
in
my
touch with me.
card.
I mean, are the police here? Am I going to be taken out of here?
I don't know,
By
man.
the
Go
police?
outside and
Up to-
find out.
But that's my card. I'm sorry, Sprinkle. That's my card.
That's
It's on
okay.
it. But
That's
if you
okay.
want to call and stay in contact,
I mean, even if maybe there's, I don't know, a way that without telling the world that I screwed up royally, that you could maybe do hide my identity. I'll even sit down with you, and I can try to get help.
all I can tell you right now is because we're just getting started with this and we're in the middle of it.
I wanna-
I mean, all I'm saying is that you can call me. I'll be happy to talk to you as we continue to put the story together, and that's really all I can tell you at this point. Because I just don't know how it's all going to shape up. And I'm just being
Real,
straight with you,
man.
that's all.
You're
I can't
asking a
promise you
lot,
one thing
man.
or
You just
another.
promise you a lot.
got caught doing a statutory
I
move.
I'm
Yeah.
never, and I'm
A
gonna
lot of
get
people
help.
You should be glad
promise.
you're not
And
getting
I-
shot in
you know
the
what?
face.
And the last one I saw, the guy was dumb enough that he came here. The next damn day, he went and tried to do it again.
And then you saw
I'm
it,
not that
and then you
stupid.
did
I
the
don't know
same
why
thing
I'm
a
here.
couple of months after that. You're
I
just
know.
as stupid.
But you know what? You're right. I'm a teacher, and I don't do it because I'm some pervert. I love teaching. I love kids. It's the only thing I've ever
You
loved.
love
I don't
them,
know
all
what
right.
the hell. I don't know why I'm here. And you asked me if I coach. Yeah, I coach, and not because I was trying to find a damn date or get. It's because I like working with those people. I like teaching.
Did he
kids,
said he
and I don't know
coaches?
what I'm doing here.
I bet he makes everybody
I mean,
showers
for hell,
after.
I've seen people sit here and say
You
the
don't
same
take a
stuff.
shower. You
But what does it
fucking gotta
say?
run laps.
It doesn't say much for me. I know.
About the fact that you were suspicious. You had seen our previous stories. Probably got a chuckle out of what happened to some of these guys.
Yeah, and honestly, I sat there and watched and thought those guys
Got a
are
chuckle
sick.
while he was on his computer chatting
Why
with a
would you do that?
13-year-old. Probably
And
at
that
the
was
same
what,
time.
a month and a half ago? And then here I am.
But what does it say about your issue? That you would watch the
I'm
program,
gonna just let
I
that
don't-
ring.
pass judgment on the guys in that show, and then
hypocrite.
show
It's
up
on the
for yourself.
charger.
I'm obviously a hypocrite. I'm sorry.
I didn't even
Wisconsin.
recognize the
I'm
number
sorry,
anyway.
You guys, I'm sorry. If this does end up on air, I'm sorry. Everybody else that sees this, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I mean, that's why I said I don't. If there's any way I can get help, if I can show you I've gotten help, if I can show you that
Oh,
it's
that's
helped
gonna
me,
be all part of your probation. Don't worry about that.
All I can tell you is that
You're gonna have to show a lot of
you
shit,
can let me know
son.
what's going on.
I mean,
I mean, that's my number. That's my email.
I mean, how much trouble am I in if you do turn
You're in a
this into the police?
shitload of
Well,
fucking trouble.
that's not up to me. I mean,
But I mean, do you know?
but
I mean, I don't even know.
I mean, all I'm involved in is the story. So
Does anybody here know? I know you guys aren't all
No,
here.
You're
they're-
not
because
going home.
They're
Just
all
know
involved in the
that.
story too. The
You're
law
not getting in
enforcement
your
part
vet.
is something that's separate and that I don't
I
control.
mean, I know I've seen some of them that I could be wrong. I watched bits and pieces of it. We talked about it, and like I said, I thought, what the hell's wrong with these people?
Did you talk about it in school?
Yeah, we talked about it with the other teachers. We all of us had seen it. We thought,
Talking about predators
do that?
to other
We
teachers,
all-
then going
So
in your class,
these stories have
probably
been a topic of
fucking
discussion at the school where you teach.
perving on fucking somebody's
And then here you
kids.
are. What are you going to say to those other
Fucking
teachers?
dick.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, wait till his teacher friends. I mean, this is
can't.
old,
I
so
don't
they
know what
already
I'll
know,
do.
man. Imagine that.
I don't want you to think I'm a monster. I'm not.
I know Joey
Really not.
T-Cap be doing
Okay.
Where Are They Now segments. Joey, if you're watching this,
I didn't think I was anyway.
did you do a Where Are They Now for James Rutherford? If so, let me know. I want to watch it.
Drove 2 hours to get here.
You know, I even
Plenty of time.
2
I was this close,
hours, man,
honestly, to just going to the Wright Pat Air Force Museum.
to
I
bang a
was this
kid.
close. I thought, you know, what am I doing?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've
Why am I-
driven
why
more
am
than
I
2
doing
hours
this?
to meet somebody, but
I
you
thought,
know,
I'll go there,
she was a lady.
or I saw something,
She's an
or
adult.
something on whatever state route I was on. I even thought, hell, while I'm here, I'll go to the place I bought my car here, believe it or not, and see if they've got the key they never gave me. I had so many things cross my mind that what I should be doing. And
Everything crossed your mind what you should be doing.
it's like I was thinking no, but I just did it anyway. I don't know why.
I mean, was it like some...
Can I drink this?
Yes, you may.
I can't. I'm dry. Obviously.
Are you suggesting that you couldn't control yourself?
Apparently not.
No, I agree. He
I
couldn't
don't know.
control himself.
And I'm not trying to make excuses. I know it sounds like that. I don't
You are making Is he
know.
making
I mean, I've always
excuses?
talked to people online, and
I don't think he's making excuses.
I've never done anything like this. I don't. You're right. It's
Dude
like I
said,
couldn't
you know,
control
I
myself.
would have kissed
I'm
her
not trying to make excuses. I don't know if I've just shut down this week. I am
this
going
week,
about to go
man. You acting like, oh, this is
hours.
the first time. Yeah, this week, man, just drove me
I
to
wouldn't.
fucking
I know I wouldn't
statutory.
be here.
If
Maybe
it
that
wasn't
was,
for that.
If it wasn't for that, I can honestly say that.
I mean,
because
this shit that
wouldn't
could drive you to
One part of my
rob
life,
because
yeah.
you need money or
like
food. You know what I'm saying? But what
I mean,
drives
I
you
just
to
said, well, I've got
statutory?
nothing
You know
else
what
to
I'm
lose right
saying?
now, and obviously, I really didn't think that one.
What
through, 'cause
stress in your life would drive you to want to
I'm
fuck
pretty sure
a
this is going to
kid?
cost me the rest of everything I own.
It's not stress.
But,
It's a mental
you
fucking
look like a guy who's
retardation.
got it together, who could go out and be social and
I am.
talk to women your age,
I try.
have buddies.
I don't know why I'm here. Jesus.
I mean, was it the allure of,
I don't know.
of
I really, honestly, and you're right.
some forbidden fantasy? Is that
Must
what's
be
going
it.
on? I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
You know, I don't
and
know,
I'm not
Chris,
trying to be
Mr.
a
Hansen.
hard guy about it.
I know.
But I'm just trying to understand it, that's all.
I know.
You don't see,
I don't-
Chris
you know what? I
Hansen.
wish
You
I
can't
understood.
understand it.
I don't know if
because
it
if
was,
you
like
understood
you
it,
said,
then
just
you may agree with it.
because it
So
was
you
forbidden.
can't understand this because there's
or-
nothing to understand. Doesn't make sense.
I wish I could tell you.
You can't understand a
Because
pedophile.
I can
the
tell-
law is
I wish
very
I could-
clear on a 13-year-old. I mean, just the chat,
Probably wasn't a good idea.
illegal,
Is it really?
against the law.
Just to talk to somebody? I mean, with
to
with
solicit
sex.
for sex.
But I
using
wasn't
the internet.
soliciting for
well,
sex.
I know,
I really
but
wasn't.
I'm not the prosecutor. I'm not the police. But I'm just saying, you know what you said. It was
Well, I
sexually
mean, we
charged.
turned in all
It was
this stuff,
sexually
too.
charged. You know what you said? It was sexually charged.
We're really gathering this for a story. Law enforcement does what law enforcement does. We do what we do.
So you just give them like that?
I like how he
I
always
personally-
refers to the cops as
I mean,
law
we
enforcement.
use
He never
this for
calls
a
them
story,
police.
and,
Never calls them. He
the
always says
enforcement
law
part of it is
enforcement.
something
just-
totally separate.
Like I said, my life is pretty much going to right now, and I hate the fact that I just made an even bigger mistake and probably just cost myself everything else. My friends, trust, my job.
Real. You would have lost a little blood too if that was my fucking kid,
I just want to get help, and
fucking Mr.
I know that's
Rutherford.
probably not going to happen. But I wish I could. Well, I wish I wouldn't have done something stupid like this. But I wish I could just find
No
out.
wonder the first Mrs. Rutherford dumped your ass.
Well, help is out there.
Fucking loser.
That's why I wish. I mean, and if I don't end up in jail,
Guy's a fucking loser.
I hope I don't end up in jail for this stupid mistake. I don't want to throw away my life for something.
Have you ever gone to visit somebody who's underage before?
No.
Have you ever chatted with somebody who's underage before on the internet?
I have, and like I said, I don't know if it was just the kind of allure and the fantasy.
So how many times do you figure you've done that in the past?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the internet's been around since I was that age. And I guess as I grew up, I just, I would chat and things like that. Probably more than I should have. I don't know. But, I mean, no, I know you said, and I saw it on the damn show, every one of them walked in, and I'm sorry, I'll watch my language. Every one of them walked in, I've never done this, and I'm sure some of them had. I really haven't. I don't know why I did it.
But you have chatted with underage
I have.
kids.
But never
He's just spilling
with
all the
intention that I was
beans.
really going to do
I would
something.
have kissed her.
And then
I've
today it
talked
was
to
like-
underage
But
kids
these conversations
before.
were sexual in nature?
Yeah, sometimes. And that's one of the things, like I said, I think it was before these guys even came out.
Spilling all the
And
beans.
it was actually. I've thought many times, how do I stop this? How do I get, and I guess, not like this isn't embarrassing as hell, but I was always just too embarrassed to even go talk to a counselor or talk to a therapist and say, look, I think I've got a problem. Here's what I do. Why? How do I fix this? How
Gosh,
do
you
I
was
help
getting
myself?
away
How
with
often do you
it.
feel
You
that
got
you talk to
confident
somebody
with
who's
your
underage?
skills
This
that
age, not. I
pedophilia.
mean, like I said, I was
13,
I was
14,
in
15.
I was in an adult room. I was talking to people that were 20, 25, and I was just clicking on random names, and
And it was
just
so
chatting
ill.
with girls,
I've
guys,
been in-
not sexually
I've
usually.
been on the internet since the
And
internet.
I clicked on hers, and we started talking.
beginning.
And I even think
And
at
I've
first I was
been
like,
in
well, we're young,
hundreds of
and I
chat
know I've been
rooms.
trying not to do that.
And I
I
can
really have.
honestly say that
But,
I've
well, it's
never
innocent enough. We're just chatting about
never talked to
stupid stuff,
anybody
whatever, no big
that
deal.
told
I mean, I
me
did the same
that
thing
they
at
were
school.
But
under
it
18.
almost appears, if you look
I've
at
never-
this, like there was a grooming
I've never
process.
did age, sex,
through
You know, I
location,
remember
and
you
got
said that, and
under
I've
18.
examined.
Never.
Do I
I've
do
never
that?
had them.
I mean, is
Never.
that what I'm doing
Ever.
while I'm on here? I
In
remember
all the
hearing
years
that
I've been
and
on the
thinking, is
internet.
that me?
So
Is that
how
what
are
I'm
these
doing?
dudes just? They must
I
have
didn't
like
think of it
search
like
engine.
that. I don't
Pedophile Google.
know how
You know
many
what I'm saying?
studies there have been on how. Obviously, I'm
Google
something I didn't
file.
think I was.
But
I
as,
don't
as a
Look up
teacher,
fucking underage victims,
obviously,
man. That's crazy.
you
How
read
do they
the
find
stuff
them?
about making sure kids don't fall prey to stuff
I
like
don't.
this.
I don't in
right?
school. I've never, ever crossed that line. Ever. I've never even considered it when I was with kids.
You're
But
bullshitting.
I'm
You're
not
bullshitting.
even suggesting that. What I am suggesting is, as a
You're
teacher,
bullshitting.
you're exposed to the material that explains how this can happen, what to look for in your students to make sure they don't fall prey to this sort of thing, and here you are involved in this kind of activity.
I don't know how I'm going to tell anybody.
It's not what you think is what you should
Why am I
do.
here?
You can think about everything in the world.
I mean,
It's what you
if you
do
saw
is
the
what
stories
counts.
and you're up on the
And this
material
dude
and you realize
made
the
the
danger,
choice of going to the little
that
kid's
must say
house.
something about the allure,
You know what I'm saying?
at least for
You can be
of this sort of
somebody and think
activity.
about fucking kids
And again,
24
I'm not trying to
hours
put
a
words
day.
in
That's
your mouth.
all
I'm
you
just trying
think
to get it.
about. It's all
I
on
don't
your
know
mind.
what it is.
But
I
if
don't
you
know what it is
never
about.
do it, because you know it's wrong and you never do it,
I really don't know. I don't know
it
why I did
makes
it.
you
Like I said, I've never,
300% better person than
ever
this guy right
crossed a
here.
line like that with a person that I was a
Because,
student.
like I said, it's not
Ever.
what
Not
you
even thought
think,
about
it's
it.
what you do.
I guess maybe it was just like online. It was like they weren't
You
real.
don't get judged off by what you
It's all
think.
pretend.
That's kind of what it feels like, I think.
But it was real when you walked in that door.
Oh yeah. And I mean, like I said, I'd seen. Haven't there been two of these, or just one?
3.
Three. I'd seen them. I knew that was a possibility, and I thought, why would I throw my life away for this? And I just kept driving.
I don't believe that. I don't believe he thought that at all. I felt the whole
I
way
wish I
up
could
there.
tell
He
you.
was
I
like,
wish I could tell America.
he was
I
thinking
wish I
about
could
what he
tell.
was gonna do to this kid. I don't think he
I'm
was
gonna have
thinking
to
about
tell.
that shit at
What
all.
do you say to
Wow,
other men
what am I
your
doing? I want to
age
throw my life away. No,
who are now
he wasn't
in chat
thinking that.
rooms
He was thinking about,
talking
yo,
to
I want to do
girls?
doggy style, and then I'm
Underage.
just gonna
What do you say
fucking
to them?
What would I say?
I want to
Have you
make him
been here? I
suck
mean,
it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit he was on the way up there.
why are you doing
Fucking
this? I can't say I don't feel really hypocritical, but I would be like, look, you need to step back and figure out what your intentions are. Is this worth it? And for what? I mean, I'm serious. I know that doesn't look good. Honestly, on the way up, I thought, you know what, I'll just hang out, watch a movie, and go home. I don't
It's a long way to drive to
you know what I'm saying?
hang out and watch.
You're right, and I know,
Motherfuckers don't
like I
drive
said,
2
it doesn't
hours
look
to
good.
fucking
It
watch
sounds
a
like
movie.
I'm just full of BS. But I thought, she's a kid. She's half my age. I'm not going to do something like that to her. And I know, everybody out there is going to think I'm full of it, but that's really the whole way up here, back and forth again. Why should I just turn around? Should I go somewhere else? Should I just go, pull over and cry because my life's crap right now?
Pull over and cry.
And then,
I should just pull over and cry. What a fucking. Oh, what a
but what would I
fucking
say?
wimp.
I don't know. Why are you here?
No wonder he
Have
can't
you
get
really
in
thought
an
about this?
adult
Have you thought
woman,
about the
man.
consequences
Listen
for
what kind of
yourself? Have you
guy
thought
he
about
is.
the consequences
I should have just
if you
pulled
guys weren't
over
here?
and cried.
What could have happened?
Even if it hadn't
Adult
been
woman
this,
probably laugh at this guy. He takes
even if
him out
nothing
and
had
they probably
happened,
be like,
I could have messed her life up.
they'd be like, "You're a
I
man."
mean,
You know how vulnerable a 13-year-old
I
kid
do.
can be. You got him in
Like
your
I said,
palm.
Would you take me home? You don't
ever.
need that. She'll be like,
I
"Would
don't
you
know if
take
it
me
was the
home?"
internet.
But
Like I
you don't
said,
need to pull over and cry on
I
the
think
way
something
home.
about it. Even when I was that age, it was like it wasn't real. I'm talking to people that it's people you don't know. You can chat about politics or cars or sports or obviously sex, but it's like it's not real. If they get mad or you get mad at them, you never have to see them again. And I don't know what. I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses. I don't know if it was just that this week pushed me over the edge, and that's why I crossed this line. I really never have just driven to meet a 13-year-old before. Why would I? But I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what made me do it.
Will you do me a favor? Will you keep me posted?
I will.
All right.
I mean,
That's my number right
Mr.
on
Hansen,
it.
I'm serious. If
I appreciate that. That's
If-
why I asked you to
Chris Hansen was like, "Keep me posted. I want to get at least 2
and I know
stories."
it's not
off
up to you. It's going to
know
be up
what
to
I'm
your
saying?
producers.
Just save me
I'm
another
serious. I'm
day's
gonna get
work.
help. I know you hear that probably from every single schmuck that walks through that door, that I'm going to get help. And like I said, I
Do
even
my
saw that.
loser follow up. Chris Hansen, I need to do a
Try
loser
to get
follow
the next
up.
day.
So keep me posted, you
I
fucking loser.
and I don't know if that's even going to happen.
should've-
I
should've
don't know if I
smacked
should
him right
even
in the
go home
face.
and call my parents, call my lawyer, call my principal, and say I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I've never thought about it with those kids. I never would have crossed that line with any of them because
Just
they're real to me.
resign.
I see their emotions.
Just resign.
I don't
before
want
they
to throw
find
that away,
out,
and I'm afraid I
then
just
at
did.
least you save some little
But
face.
if there's any way that I can help you, and
Don't
that
let them find out and be like, "Yo, we need
If-
you to come to the office. We need to talk
if the
to you."
police, the prosecutor, your bosses, and I know it's not up to you, could, like I said, even if you'd hide my identity,
Nah, fuck that. We gotta show your identity.
you can use
fool.
my words. If you spew my voice, I don't know. And then even do a follow up. Interview me. I'll start talking to someone. Hell, I'm sitting here doing it. What could be on national television? I guess I can now do it with a therapist.
You wish you had done it before with a therapist instead of sitting here with me and
Oh
always
yeah.
television camera?
Oh yeah. And I'm not kidding. I've thought about that.
I don't believe anything these guys ever say.
More than once.
I don't think he ever thought he needed.
I mean, I guess I could have been like the other guys and taken off running.
everybody
I
needs a
guess
fucking therapist.
I wouldn't have gotten to tell my side of why I'm here. You would have known who I was anyway, and it would have probably been worse.
I bet there's one thing
I
that
have thought
everybody
about-
does. That if you told somebody
I'll
else
be
that
frank.
you
I
do
mean,
it,
since I was
they'll be like,
probably
"Man, you fucking
20,
talk to
21,
somebody about that
and
shit."
of course then, it was, I'm 20, she's 17, I'm chatting to her, no big deal. It was like I kept getting older, and then
I
it's
kept,
cliche,
I kept getting
they got
older,
younger,
and they kept staying the
age.
same age.
And, 99.9% of the people I would even talk to on there.
He just did a Matthew McConaughey fucking. That was Matthew McConaughey, right? In that fucking movie, Days and Confused, when he goes, "Yeah, I love high school girls. I get older, and they just stay the same age." All right, all right, all right.
19, 20,
Fucking
21 at the
Rutherford.
youngest.
Dazed and confused fucker.
But it was the other ones that I always thought, well, why am I chatting? And the fact that many a times I thought, I'm married, why am I chatting to women anyway? Maybe I should talk to somebody. And I always thought, I just
You know what I'm saying? Instead of typing the chick, you should have just been
put that
talking
out
to
there
your fucking
in
wife.
front of the
Admit it to
therapist.
yourself.
I couldn't admit it to myself, and
Instead of
I couldn't
sneaking
admit
in.
it to a stranger.
Yeah, I could tell he probably was all
Now here
fucking
I am.
sneaking around, jerking off the porn and
I
not
just hope it's
banging
not
his
too
wife.
late for me.
I don't
I
understand
know
that.
America, if this makes
Just
it
don't
on, is
get
going to think
married,
that
man.
I should never be within
If you know
a
you're
mile
that
of a
type
kid
of
again.
person.
And I'm sorry, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. And I've honestly, especially the parents of the kids that are probably going to see this that know me, I've never thought about
They're
it
gonna be like,
before.
"Did he fucking
Never,
touch
never
you?
would have done it.
I'll fucking kill him. Tell me."
I mean, hell, nobody at school even knows except my principal and a couple of my close friends knows I'm getting divorced.
What do you think they're going to say at school?
They're gonna have a whole assembly about you.
I think they'll be surprised. Because I'm not, this isn't me. I don't know. I hope they're surprised. I don't,
But I guess the question that some people might ask is this. If you eventually evolve to the point where you'd come here to meet a 13-year-old girl after this kind
It
of
would've gotten worse.
conversation, at what point do you suddenly become interested in kids in the school you teach? Right? It's a legitimate question.
that's why I want help. Maybe, I don't know. You've seen this a lot of times. What do I do now?
You get arrested
Well, I'm
and
not in the
begin the
business of
punishment
giving-
phase of your
You're not a person
rehabilitation.
who
That's
gives
what
advice.
happens
advise,
next, bitch.
But I think if you were to inquire anywhere, just like you would if you were feeling you were ill in any other way, they would probably help you.
But what do I do with that? I mean, like I said,
Dude, you gotta figure it out
Do I
for
go
yourself.
home?
That's what I'd be like, listen, dude, you gotta figure all that
Call my
shit out
boss and say,
yourself.
I
You
can't
gotta
come
get the
in
fuck
anymore.
out of here.
Those are
I
things
got
that
other
I just can't.
motherfuckers to
I'm
ridicule
not in a
that's coming
position
up
to
in
give
here.
you
You
advice.
gotta go.
Now, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you shedding light on this situation because I think it's helpful in a number of different ways. And again,
Ratings, that's one
I'm
way.
being serious about this. That's
You're
my
showing
number, and
people
it's
what a
continuing.
fucking psycho you
Keep me
really are.
posted as to how things are going, and I'm willing to have a continuing discussion with you in terms of what's going to be in the story or not in the story. We're just starting, so I can't.
I mean, when is this thing supposed to air and all
It's
that?
live, bitch.
You know, those things are going to be decided once we get the story together, and it's not done yet. So, I mean, like I said, if you want to keep in touch with me, as I know that information,
It's just live. He's
I'm
like,
gonna share it with you. I'm not going to hide it.
he's like, it's live. I would have been like, this is live, bitch. And we got your mother on the phone. And she would be like, James, I'm so fucking ashamed of you, James.
So, I'm just being as straight up about it as I can.
That's what I would do. I'd have one of their relatives on the line.
I mean, a lot of those guys came in here, and I know there was one that was like a rabbi, and there was, and a lot of those guys weren't in a position that they were with kids. And I feel like, as much as I love my job, and as embarrassing and as hard as it's going to be to tell anyone, I don't know if I should go back and.
No, don't go back, man.
But like I said, it's
Just go home and write your fucking email of resignation. Call it
I hate to
quits,
throw that all away
bitch.
for a stupid freaking mistake, and something that I really did go back and forth on so much.
No unemployment for you either, ho.
It really did. I mean, I know some of those guys were like, heck yeah, gung-ho, I'm in, and probably a lot of them had done it before.
You've done it before.
I'm sure some of them hadn't. Some of them were probably in my boat that it was just like a
What
mistake.
kind of fucking boat is that?
Well, Jim, I appreciate that.
Yeah, Jeff. It's time for you to fucking
Tell
kick
that
rocks.
kid I'm sorry too. Alright?
By the way, that's a stupid fucking
What I'm gonna do.
Force 5 jacket you got on. Looks like a fucking,
I'm
like
sorry.
you took it out of some
That's
kid's
wrong.
closet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I really am. If anybody that I know sees this, I am sorry. Don't think of me
Fucking
as a monster.
G4 shirt. Get the fuck out of here.
I made a mistake.
Fake Star Trek.
All right, we'll do me a favor.
He's like pedos. He's like in the pedophile Star Trek shirt.
I mean, am I supposed to leave now, or should I?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
get
can
the
leave.
fuck
Yeah.
out of here, man.
If you want to take the water, take
Before I start smacking.
Sorry, guys.
What's he gonna leave him a tip?
I'll keep in touch. You know what I'm doing.
All right.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Look at the walk of shame. If we know what happens next.
Sheriff's Department, stop, put your hands on your head.
Somebody should have got tackled to the ground. All right, so James Rutherford, the perverted Catholic school teacher. So yeah, we see that he was a chatty one. I think he knew, he saw the writing on the wall, and he was just trying to get as much freedom as he could before they hauled his ass off to jail. Um, yeah, he's fucked up. Talking about, yeah, maybe I would have just, I would have just drew the line at kissing her. Like that's cool. Like him sitting around kissing on a 13-year-old is cool. Like I would have just cut it. Like like Chris Hansen was supposed to say, oh, cut. Oh, you're free to go. Please just back off. He was just gonna just kiss on her. That's all. Come on, man, fool. But he got what's coming to him, man. I hope he gets raped in jail, or he's probably out of jail by now. I don't know. But let's fuel up out of here. And please subscribe and leave me a comment and thumb me up. That sounded kind of that sounded kind of nasty. Give me a thumbs up. Don't thumb me up, but give me a thumbs up. And keep watching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm trying to keep the videos varied. I'm not trying to make the same kind of videos. I try to make one like this, make a cartoon one. I'm trying to vary it for all audiences, but keep watching this shit. All right, let's fuel up, man. I get stoned and I just start rambling on. Ramble on. All right. Peace, motherfuckers.